excuse me. She likes to eat the coconut oil, and she also likes the coconut oil rubbed on her. My name is Elle, and I'm a volunteer here for about 2 years, and one of my jobs is taking care of the pigs. And they often get very dry over the days and weeks, so we try to lube them up with as much coconut oil as they'll take. And as you can see, she's not too bothered by it. She actually might even like it. A lot of animal love, a lot of cleaning, and animal care, which means feeding them, petting them, loving them. I've learned how to administer medicine to an animal. I've learned the personalities of different animals. I've learned things about turkeys that I never knew, wildlife, how to care for wildlife. It's a pretty amazing experience. Something I want to do for the rest of my life. Get on your butt.
My name's Julia, and I'm an animal care volunteer, and part of my job is taking care of the horses. That entails cleaning up the greenhouse that they stay in and brushing them and just kind of spending time with them. It's therapy for me too. It's a lot of cleaning up after the animals, letting them out, feeding them, just making sure that they're generally okay. You know, you kind of get to know the animals after a while, so you know what's normal for them and what's not.
Hi, I'm Pam Dow. I'm the head green thumb here at West Place. I work on all the landscaping and the vegetable garden greenhouse and the herb greenhouse and the flower greenhouse and all the gardens around. We grow the food for the animals. Expect to be very dirty and have a lot of fun with the animals and help make this place as beautiful as it is.
My name is Dawn Ferrari, and I am the supervisor on Sunday. It is a 3-hour commitment, and we've now broken it up. There's like a morning shift. We're starting to get into like a midday shift and an evening shift. We're feeding everybody, and there's a lot of cleaning that goes on. And just socializing with the animals, because that is part of the whole thing. They're very social, as you can tell. Very social animals.
So I am Karen, and I'm the Thursday supervisor here at West Place Animal Sanctuary. They can expect a full day of being outside, cleaning and feeding the animals, animal enrichment. Every time they come here, they will most likely learn something new. So volunteer is usually a 3-hour-a-week commitment, so each shift. And they'll be learning all of the necessary things, obviously, in order to keep the animals safe and to keep them enriched. And then oftentimes they bring skills that they may have. Like, for example, we've had some volunteers who've had extensive experience with horses, others that are familiar with the rabbits and the birds. It's definitely a collaborative effort. We were all learning from each other.
My name is Tom Humphrey. I am the chairperson of the board as well as a handyman volunteer. Well, the board is kind of the organization that gives West Place direction. So they spearhead fundraising, strategical direction, marketing, community outreach, all of the things that put West Place beyond the day-to-day operations. So everything that we need to do to engage, to fundraise, and develop the organization in the more strategic ways rather than in the day-to-day operational ways. It can be as much or as little as you want. Ideally, we want active board members, people who have the time and the commitment to come and dedicate, their expertise to an organization that's, for the greater good of the community. So if you've got marketing skills, if you've got, fundraising skills, or really good networking skills is helpful, because you can reach out to businesses who can, be sponsors of animals and sponsors of events. But it really requires that commitment. It's not a specific time per se. It's that when you're involved and you're active and you're engaged in, helping drive the strategy of the organization. Grant writing, private donations, and then individual fundraisers that we run throughout the year. We're missing a lot. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 active board members right now. We really probably need to be 6 to 7 to truly have, all of the positions filled. Social media is a big part of what we do. We have it done on an operational level, but we could use strategy on PR and marketing, which would include social media. A big part of it is fundraising and grant writing, so anybody with those skills would be extremely helpful. And then, some of it's really about organization, and then some of it's about community outreach. So again, you can kind of fit your skill set into some of those needs, but it's really about the commitment. And if people can commit whatever time they have to help us develop, the broader organization, then that's what we're looking for.